Hey there everybody, PTPOP here with all four lobes of my brain securely bound behind my back. And today I'm going to be discussing customer service reps that crap their pants in a call center. Stay tuned. One of my subscribers by the name of Bobbers. Sorry, Bob, I don't know. It's probably Bobbers because Bobbers would be 2B. But Bob says you can make a whole video on using the bathroom in a call center. We had a guy crap himself on the floor. And I've had a lot of people ask me to talk about this. And I personally have not experienced this, in a call center. Not myself. I have never personally crapped myself. Those of you who have never worked in a call center, what it's really like to work in a call center and why this would be a topic. So you go through training and they tell you that time on the phones is what's important. You've got a 7-minute talk time. You're not allowed any time in between calls. So the minute a customer hangs up, there's another call on your headset. And in modern call centers, there's no lag time. So you don't get to breathe. You don't get to go, oh, that was a tough call. And you don't get to get up and stretch your legs and just walk around and kind of relax. You're just on to the next call. It's just like it's just like a factory assembly environment. I'm drinking the brains of an alien. And there's no time to do anything. You're not allowed off the phone. So you get a half an hour lunch and you get two 15-minute, either get two 10 or two 15-minute breaks, and that's it. And if you log off your phones for any reason other than going to a break or going into a company meeting, you get written up. So there's a variety of people who go into this job who feel that they're not able to get up and go to the bathroom. And there's a lot of pressure put on your kind of browbeat that you're not supposed to leave your desk at all for any reason. Unless it's like an absolute emergency. And I've had people I've been talked to, you go sometimes you go to work and you've got diarrhea, and you've got to go to the bathroom. So you've got to go up to your supervisor and say, hey, I've got some stomach issues today. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I might be in the bathroom quite a bit. But if you don't do that, they will come down and find you. They'll come into the bathroom and say, hey, Pete, you're not in the phones. What's going on? And you're sitting in the stall crapping your brains out.
No, Megan. No, look away.
And they're looking for you because you need to be on the phones. I'm telling you, this environment is the most demeaning, degrading environment you'll ever work in. Maybe one of the worst. Unless, of course, you're one of Deshaun Watson's massage therapists. That's a whole nother story. So I can see how people can crap their pants. I really do get it. It could be extremely easy. The worst I've seen is at Verizon. People were passing out on the call center floor all the time. The paramedics were there at least once a month. The last day I was there, I was walking out the back door to leave for my last time there, and they were walking in, and I held the door open for them. And it's a very brutal environment. And the funny thing is, there's no regulations. They're following all the regulations. By law, they only have to give you two 10 or two 15-minute breaks and a half an hour lunch. So there's not enough time to go to the bathroom. So if you get up to go to the bathroom, there's always one supervisor who's kind of like stalking the floor like a hovering hawk or an eagle. And they're like, hey, where are you going? What are you doing? Or you sit down there like, hey, you were gone longer than you could be. What's going on? Are you sick or something? If you're sick, you might want to go home. And they guilt you into staying at your desk. So I can see some people who may not have the not strength, but maybe not have the determination to say, hey, screw you guys, I got to take a crap, I got to go to the bathroom and take a leak, and just go do it, regardless of the circumstances. Some people might cave in, I guess you call it, to the peer pressure, or whatever you want to call it. Myself, I would say, screw it, I got to go to the bathroom. And you can put your phone into what's called a not ready state, where it's kind of like the phone is in this limbo state, where you're not receiving any calls. You're taken out of the queue. You're not logged out, but we called it not ready in one of the call centers I worked in, or they call it work. I think they call it after work. But if you go into that too much, you're given so much time to go into after work. You're given so many minutes a day to go into after work, to finish up your call, to put notes in if you didn't get them in while the customer's talking to you. But if you have too much of that time, the call center supervisors get suspicious. And they're like, hey, I see that you're in after work too much. Or what's going on over here today, Pete? Are you having some troubles today? You can't be in after work that long. Kind of matches my shirt, doesn't it? And they're a bunch of sadistic fuckers, is what they are. The whole situation is set up just to take advantage of the worker and make them feel demeaned and degraded and used. And because you want to beat people into submission, and the people that are beaten into submission the easiest become the most successful there. The call center, or the corporate bees, the corporate drones, the people that say yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir, may I suck your broom handle sir? Yes sir. Oh, thank you. May I get on my knees to you? You'll do fine in the corporate world. But if you have any mind of your own in the corporate world, whether it's call center or not, you won't succeed. They want drones. They want robots. They don't want free thinkers. They want people that will bow down to the authorities, the so-called authorities. So people will go in, and if they don't want to upset the supervisors and they've got a crap, or they're going to take a piss, will sit at their seats, and some people, they shit their pants. So while I personally have never crapped myself or crapped my pants at work, I take it there are people that have. And I can understand why, because the environment in a call center is conducive to people just being so horrified they're going to lose their jobs that they don't want to leave their desk because they're afraid they're going to get written up. So they sit and they shit themselves at their desks. Now, I personally don't know anybody who's done this. I've never done this. I personally haven't shit myself, at least not yet. I'm getting older. If you do have explicit stories about this topic, or anybody who wants to talk about this on camera, this would be a great topic to talk about. Hey, if you have a friend, say this guy PTPOP wants to interview you and talk to you about the time you crapped your pants in a call center. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? So there you have it. There's my episode of CSRs who crap their pants. Within next week, I'm going to be interviewing author Brian Toohey. Isn't that a great segue to Brian's book? Brian Toohey is an author. He's written a variety of books. And the one I'm going to be talking to him about is a book he wrote called The Fix Is In, which basically outlines how professional sports, at least in the very least here in the United States, is corrupt, filled with drug addicts, criminals, gambling addicts, and a variety of other ties to the underground crime scene and the mafia. And how basically the sports that we watch on TV or that we attend in stadiums is many of the events are predetermined before the players ever set foot on the field. So I'm looking forward to that. Keep your eyes and ears open for that, and I will talk to you soon. PTPOP signing off. Auf Wiedersehen, baby.